Graduates, faculty, families, friends, and distinguished guests, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of spring semester 2026. This is the virtual acknowledgement of your very real accomplishment. It is my distinct privilege to welcome all of our graduating learners to this commencement ceremony to honor you and your academic achievement. Graduates, we congratulate you. We are so happy for you. We know the journey hasn't been easy, but we knew you could do it. We hope you are as proud of yourselves as we are of you. We appreciate the support of your family and friends who believed in you throughout this journey, especially as you overcame obstacles. Perhaps you were the first in your family or neighborhood to attend college. Perhaps you applied to other nursing schools only to be told you didn't qualify or had to wait for years. Perhaps you experienced personal hardship while you were in nursing school. Perhaps your other responsibilities were so demanding that you didn't know if you could do it all. Although there were some moments where you weren't sure you'd survive until next week, let alone graduate, you pushed through fatigue, fear, and failure on your way to success. Each of you has a different story, and all of your stories inspire us. Even in challenging moments, you didn't give up. You understood that growth mindset and responsibility aren't just words. They're a way of life. Now you're here at the end of your nursing school journey. Your ability to keep going, even when you're overwhelmed and the end seems so far out of reach, has not only gotten you a degree, it will help you pass the NCLEX, and it will make you a strong, capable nurse. Never forget this. You are the hero of this journey. You have what you need to succeed in your career. You are a Nightingale nurse. It's your turn to create a better world through better humanity and better health. You'll need the strength, tenacity, and resolve that brought you to this moment as you move forward in your career. There will be moments where you question your sanity for choosing nursing and wonder if you're capable of being a nurse after all. When, not if, nursing gets difficult, you'll have a decision to make. In that moment, will you throw up your hands in despair? Or will you, like Florence Nightingale, use your competence, confidence, and compassion to change nursing for the better? We know what you will choose because we know what kind of nurse you are. When obstacles block your path, you become stronger rather than weaker, committed rather than indifferent, and empowered rather than defeated. You question the status quo, improve your patient's quality of care, and show a stronger nursing presence in the places where decisions are made. You are the nurses who will show the world what you're capable of. As Nightingale nurses, you have the compassion, competence, and confidence to not only succeed, but thrive in a healthcare environment. Like Florence Nightingale, when people are suffering, you practice empathy. When conditions are less than ideal, you make improvements. When you wish for change, you become the kind of leader you'd like to have. You have the skills and the expertise to make a difference. You believe in yourself and know that when you speak up, your voice matters. Graduates, you can make a difference. You can become the kind of nurse, caregiver, leader, and advocate you've dreamed of becoming. It is now your turn to pick up the torch, light your lamps, and lead the nation and the world. Flame forward. We wish to recognize a few members of the graduating class who have held distinguished roles or had outstanding achievements during their time with Nightingale College. We would like to recognize the learner ambassadors. The learner ambassadors are the voice of the learners. Learners in these positions represent their cohort in college-wide committees and serve as liaisons between the learner population and faculty, staff, and college administration. It is my pleasure to recognize and thank this cohort's learner ambassadors.
Shalom Hall Dowell, Danette Oler, Clarissa Navarro-Smithy.
Thank you to our learner ambassadors for serving in this leadership capacity. Nightingale College would like to recognize a special group of learners graduating today. These learners heard and answered our nation's call to duty. We gratefully recognize our learners and those who have supported a learner who served in the armed forces. Members of the armed forces have a long-standing tradition of carrying a special coin called a challenge coin. Challenge coins symbolize unit identity and esprit de corps. We have presented our veteran and military learners with the Nightingale College Commemorative Veteran Alumni Coin for excellence and achievement in nursing education. These learners are
Diodan J. Anacito, Megan L. Benham, Braden Matthew Bowers, Nikki Dianca Kane, Lisa Carrillo, Ashley Chacon, Andrew Willis Clayton, Nicholas Davis, Kelvin Clarence A. Dorada, Desiree Fry, Leonard Gomo Gatiga, Denora Guardado, Eileen Ham, Amanda Louise Harris, Shannon Marie Hyatt, Renee Hillock, Kayla Jackman, Tanya C. Justice, Megan Narr, Sarai Catron Lyon, Eleazar R. Martinez II, Okima L. Monroe, Johnny Knock, Kelly Raswick, Elena Loretta Rigg, Tesla Salmeron, Marquis Sawyer, Teresa Alvarez Wright.
Just as you answered the call to armed service, you now answer the call to service in nursing. Today, it is our honor to induct you into the ranks of Nightingale College veteran alumni. These courageous learners will be recognized in the reading of graduates and honors. For every graduating cohort, the faculty selects a distinguished learner to receive the Flame Forward Award. This award goes to the learner who, throughout their tenure with us, has embraced what we at Nightingale College call evolvitude, by embodying the college's core values, striving to elevate to new aspirational heights, and acting in accordance with our foundational principles. This semester, the Flame Forward Award goes to
Shalane Elizabeth Carver.
Thank you for your dedication to evolvitude and for serving as a living example of these principles. Nightingale College is committed to giving back to the communities we serve and encourages learners to do the same. The Community Fellowship Award is a prestigious honor bestowed on learners who actively contribute to the community through their volunteer service in the realm of charitable healthcare and/or humanitarian aid service. The following learners are awarded the Community Fellowship Award:
Valerie Geronimo, Brittany Hotto, Crystal Oleda Nena Ifajika, Latasha Light, Vanessa Angel Luis, Lynn Villarta.
Academic honors are achieved by reaching a grade point average of 3.65 or higher at degree completion. Acknowledgement of those achieving these honors will be announced with the degree award portion of the ceremony. The learner who achieved the highest GPA is recognized as the cohort valedictorian, with ties broken by looking at standardized nursing test scores. I am honored to announce this graduating class's valedictorian,
Amarachi Vivian Aforca. Salutatorians: Shelby Althuazin, Abosede Elizabeth Bongaboza, Catalina Barba, Manuel T. Brillantes, Oranda Cisneros, Sarah Gonzalez, Victoria Isabel Medrano Guillermo, Jessica Marie Collar, Amy Lee, Kristen Olson, Christina Polante, Cassandra Taylor Ray, Marissa Ann Robles, Destiny Watley, Michelle L. Zing.
and now a few words from our valedictorian.
Our erudite Dean of School of Nursing, esteemed faculty members, our clinical instructors, administrative staff, our guest speakers, and our great alumni who have paved the way for current students through their achievements. To our families, friends, and well-wishers. And last but not least, our able, elegant, and hardworking nursing students, class of 2026. Thank you all for your support and for your presence today. My name is Amarachi Ofoka, and it's truly an honor to stand before you today as the Valedictorian of Nightingale College's graduating class of 2026. This journey has been one of growth, sacrifice, resilience, and purpose. Nursing school challenged me in ways I never imagined, but it's also shaped me into a stronger, more compassionate, and more determined version of my old self. There were long nights of studying, moments of doubt, clinical experiences that tested my confidence, and days when giving up seemed so easy. But through faith, perseverance, and support from my family, classmates, instructors, and the Nightingale community, I continued forward. One of the things I valued most during my time at Nightingale was learning that nursing is more than skills and textbook. Nursing is humanity. It is being present during someone's hardest moments. It is advocating for patients who cannot speak for themselves. It is treating every patient with dignity, compassion, and respect. Nightingale taught me not only clinical knowledge, but also leadership, accountability, empathy, adventure, and the importance of lifelong learning. These are values I will carry into my nursing practice every single day. As I move forward into the healthcare profession, I hope to be a nurse who makes patients feel safe, heard, and cared for. I want to bring kindness, professionalism, cultural understanding, and excellence into every community I serve. To our learners who are just beginning their journey, my advice is this: believe in yourself even when the process feels difficult. Stay focused on your purpose. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. There will be obstacles, but every challenge is preparing for the nurse you are becoming. Keep going. Have trust in your process. In the end, you realize that getting the nursing degree is not the most exciting part, but the person you become try to achieve that. So, celebrate and treat all your small wins along this journey as a blessing, and treat every disappointment as a lesson. If I can do it with all the baggage I have, 4 kids and a husband, believe me, you too can. Today, I celebrate not only my accomplishments, but every graduate who refused to quit. We made it. Long live Nightingale College of Nursing. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to invite graduates and their pinners to stand before their families and friends. Pinners, please have the pin ready to bestow upon your graduate.
The tradition of the nursing pin and the ceremonial pinning originated in the 1860s at the Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London. Having been recently awarded the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless service to the injured and dying in the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale chose to extend the honor to her most outstanding graduate nurses by presenting each of them with a medal for excellence. The nursing pin remains a symbolic medal of honor. Nurses honor both the miracle of life and the finality of death. They respect and honor an individual's right to enter into life safely and to die with dignity. They honor their patients' rights to continue or refuse medical care even when they personally disagree with the decision. The pinning ceremony is therefore so much more than an event to mark the completion of nursing school. It is a beautiful rite of passage into the profession and serves as a reminder to all of us of nursing's well-founded historic promise to serve the infirm and promote the health of every individual. Pinners, please attach the Nightingale pin to your learner. Graduates, please remain standing after you have been pinned. Your pinner may be seated. Candidates, please light your lamps and stand with them, facing your family and friends. The lighting of the lamp is a tradition representing the honor and rite of passage into the profession of nursing. Florence Nightingale is known as the Lady of the Lamp. Her oil lamp lit the corridors where she cared for the wounded during the Crimean War. The lamp became a symbol of Florence Nightingale's values: comfort and kindness, gentleness and courage, and an unwavering devotion to duty. Today, the graduates light the nursing lamp as a demonstration of confidence, competence, and compassion, and as a promise to meet every professional challenge with utmost skill, sound clinical judgment, and inexhaustible caring. So, as the lighting of the nursing lamp resonates in the hearts of all professional nurses, may these new graduates make their own lasting and powerful impact on healthcare in our communities, our states, our nation, and beyond. We invite you to place your lamp somewhere in your home and leave it lit overnight to glow so that all may know of your accomplishment. Now, will all nurses, including the graduates, please repeat the nursing pledge. The text will be shown on your screen.
With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking, I pledge to care for my patients with all of the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status. I will spare no effort to conserve meaningful life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will refrain from any action which might be harmful to the quality of life or health of those I care for. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, and hold in professional confidence all the personal information entrusted to me. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level, and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team, with full awareness of my qualifications and limitations. I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards.
Thank you. Nurses, we honor your service. You may be seated. And now, Dr. Joni Krupa, Director of Nursing Education, will conduct the hooding ceremony for those graduating with their Master of Science in Nursing degrees.
Hooding ceremonies, which originated in the 11th or 12th century, recognize those who have achieved a master's or doctoral degree. Hooding ceremonies honor the individual candidate for their continued commitment to education. As the hood is conferred upon the candidate by a faculty member, it represents the graduate's transition from student to colleague. For the master's and doctoral degrees, the interior of the satin or silk-lined hood carries the colors of the degree-granting institution. The outer edge of the hood is lined in velvet with colors that represent the graduating candidate's field of study. Nursing, for example, is represented by the color apricot. The width of the trim and the length of the entire hood varies according to the level of academic achievement. At graduations and other formal occasions, faculty wear the hoods they received from their institution that granted the highest degree. To our graduates of the Master of Science in Nursing program, the faculty have watched you navigate the degree requirements, overcome unique challenges, and prove to so many that it can be done in unconventional ways while maintaining your integrity of your education and the profession. We know it hasn't been easy for you to blaze this trail, but you have done it with grace, ambition, and determination. You have set an example for your friends and family and shown us all what is possible with hard work and resilience. The possibilities before you are endless. We are proud to welcome you as a colleague and member of the nursing profession today. Although the events of this day will only last for a short time, we hope you will remember them forever. Every time you reach to the back of your closet for your gown and hood, whether that's the next month or decades from now, we hope you'll smile. Remember how you received this regalia and share with your friends and family what it represents. The gown, hood, cap, and ceremony symbolize your achievements at Nightingale College, your membership in the nursing education profession, and a proud academic tradition that goes back hundreds of years. Your academic attire may just be costume on the outside, but the knowledge and leadership skills you've gained on the inside are not only yours to keep, they are yours to share with hundreds of nurses, patients, families, and others who will benefit not only from what you've learned, but from what you've become. Wear your regalia proudly as you join the nursing education profession and share who you are with the world. And now, graduates, please stand. If the person or persons hooding you would also stand, they will initiate you into the field with your Master's of Science in Nursing degree.
Thank you, nurses. We honor your service. You may be seated. At this time, we would like to welcome our commencement speaker to the podium to offer a graduation address. Our speaker is Savannah Salveson, Assistant Director of Nursing Education.
Like many of you, when I began nursing school at Nightingale College, I was a first-generation college student. I had no one in my family who had graduated from college or who worked in nursing to guide me through the rigorous program. But I was determined to fulfill my dream of becoming a nurse. I worked full-time, paying my tuition as I went, and drove through a treacherous canyon in the winter each week to attend classes on campus. Often, I was coming off a 13-hour shift as a CNA at a hospital an hour away, and I would sleep in my car in the parking lot for a quick 1 or 2 hours before beginning class. Just a few weeks after I began my program, my husband was put on unexpected military orders and had to move 2,000 miles away from the home we had just built. He would be gone for the next 2 years. I decided to stay in the program and live alone for the next 14 months, which meant navigating nursing school on my own. It wasn't easy. I nearly failed out just a couple of months into the program. We had a drug dosage calculation test that was 40 questions, and we had to get 100% to pass. We had 3 attempts. On my first attempt, I missed 2 questions. On my second, I missed 1. I remember walking into the director's office. my heart pounding, my mind racing with fears of failure. I was expecting a complicated solution, maybe some additional resources, or an offer of extra time. But instead, she looked at me with a calm, almost serene expression and asked just one simple question. What else are you going to do? In that moment, I was taken aback. Here I was, in tears, expecting a detailed plan to fix everything, and she offered me nothing but a question. But that's the beauty of it. It wasn't just any question. It cut through all the noise in my head. Her calmness wasn't indifference. It was confidence in my ability to find my own way forward. Here was a reminder that I still had control, that I wasn't defeated unless I chose to be. It was a question that made me the author of my own success story. In the stillness that followed her question, a new perspective began to take shape. It was as if her words had cleared away the fog of my anxiety, allowing me to see a path I hadn't considered before. Suddenly, the idea of reaching out to my classmate, a thought that had been buried beneath my stress, came to the forefront of my mind. It was as if the question had unlocked a door within me, revealing a solution that had been there all along. In that moment, I realized that overcoming challenges isn't always about pushing forward alone. It's about thinking like a nurse, using critical thinking to assess the situation, recognizing the strength in collaboration, and seeking help when needed. It's about leveraging the resources already around you and finding creative solutions to seemingly insurmountable problems. So I reached out to a classmate who was struggling in nursing fundamentals, but had passed the drug calculation test on the first attempt. By applying our critical thinking skills and recognizing our complementary strengths, we tutored each other in our respective areas of need. Together, we both went on to succeed. Many of you have faced your own difficult decisions and sacrifices in your pursuit of becoming a nurse. Whether it was time away from loved ones, financial strain, or the balancing act of managing multiple responsibilities, each of us has to make tough choices along the way. The frustrations, the late nights, the balancing act between work, family, school, traveling long distances for clinicals, these are the everyday realities of nursing school. But it's these very sacrifices that make today's achievement all the more meaningful. We've endured, we've persevered, and now we stand here, ready to embark on the careers we've worked so hard to achieve. Today, as you stand on the other side of that journey, your achievement is not just a testament to your hard work and dedication, but also to your ability to persevere through an incredibly demanding path. 16 months after beginning my journey, I completed the program with a 4.0 GPA and found myself standing at a podium much like this one, delivering the valedictorian address. But my journey didn't end there. I knew that taking the NCLEX as soon as possible after graduation was key to success, but I faced an unexpected hurdle. There were no testing sites near me with availability for 3 months. I was eager to complete this final step and be able to reunite with my husband, and even one day longer seemed unbearable. Once again, the director's question echoed in my mind. What else are you going to do? Determined not to let this delay derail my progress, I sought an alternative. Just 5 days after graduation, I drove 8 hours to another state to take the NCLEX. I passed with 75 questions on the first attempt, overcoming yet another challenge through perseverance and resolve to move forward. My journey didn't stop there. I went on to complete my BSN, MSN in nursing education, and now my DNP and FNP. Each of these educational milestones has opened up new pathways for me to work in the nursing field, and they've deepened my appreciation for the profession. Even during nursing school, I felt a passion for education, and now being able to contribute to future nursing students is one of the greatest blessings in my life. Throughout my clinical practice, the director's question, "What else are you going to do?" has continued to resonate deeply. I remember vividly leading my first Code Blue. In the midst of chaos, her question helped me focus on finding solutions and remaining calm under pressure. It echoed through the intensity of delivering a baby when the physician was delayed in traffic, reminding me to rely on my training and think critically to ensure the best outcomes for both mother and child. It surfaces each time I encounter a patient situation that's unfamiliar or challenging, pushing me to embrace resourcefulness, seek out colleagues for support, and use every bit of knowledge and skill I've acquired. Her question remains a guiding force, reinforcing the idea that in every high-stakes moment, the power to adapt, persevere, and find solutions is within us, and it drives me to continually strive for excellence in patient care. Florence Nightingale once emphasized the importance of not making excuses, saying, "I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took any excuse." This mindset can inspire us nurses to challenge the status quo in healthcare, encouraging us to continually ask, what more can we do for our patients? By refusing to settle for the way things have always been done, nurses can explore innovative approaches to patient care, ultimately leading to better outcomes and a higher standard of service. Florence Nightingale's words serve as a powerful reminder that progress in nursing often starts with the courage to question and the refusal to accept limitations. The director's question has not only guided me through critical care scenarios, but also serves as a heartfelt reminder in moments that demand compassionate care. It challenges me to go beyond merely meeting the clinical needs of my patients and encourages me to ask, what else can I do? This question pushes me to seek out ways to enhance their comfort, offer reassurance, and support their emotional and psychological well-being. It's about looking beyond the minimum requirements and striving to make each patient's experience as positive and healing as possible. Whether it's through a kind word, a gentle touch, or addressing their concerns with extra diligence, this question serves as a constant call to elevate the quality of care, ensuring that I leave my patients not just with their immediate needs met, but with a greater sense of peace and comfort. My gratitude for the nursing career that Nightingale College prepared me for becomes more evident with each passing year. I'm now living the life I've always dreamed of, working in a field that is both fulfilling and provides for my family. I encourage each of you to continue your education, seek out opportunities for growth, and give back to your nursing communities and future students. As you advance in your careers, keep the director's question in mind. What else are you going to do? Let it inspire you to advocate passionately for your patients, to seek innovative solutions when faced with challenges, and to continually evolve in this dynamic profession. Nursing isn't just a job, it's a calling, and today we celebrate your remarkable achievement in answering that call. In your nursing career, you will encounter moments that test your limits, and when the path forward seems unclear, remember that the most profound guidance often comes from the detailed instructions, but from a simple question that prompts you to dig deeper. Find your inner strength and take ownership of your journey. Congratulations, graduates. You've earned this moment. Now go out and demonstrate to the world what else you're going to do. Thank you.
And now we will read the names and honors of our graduates.
Kayla Berwanger, Karen Eike, Eileen Ham, Deborah K. Weinberg-Newton, Nuruddin Dare Abdulwahab, Lorenzo Abisia, Olanrewaju Olamide Abimbola, Selena A. Abundes, Fatmata Achempang, Monique Camilla Adetona, Inkirukar Joanne Ardingupu, Agnes Mbeng Agborsangaya, Camille Agudu, David Q. Aguilar, Felicia Abena Agemang Wiredu, Jane Akaolisa, Jacob Alatorre, Valerie Alfson, Abdirazak A. Ali, Numair Ali, Emily Allen, Shelby Althuazin, Abigail Alvaron, Daniel Alvarez Jr., Blanca Alvarez, Marin Gabrielle Ted Alvarez, Wendy Darlene Alvarez, Victor Cesar Amador Jr., Michelle Amezcua Marquez, Samane Anahid, Kaylin Anders, Anthony Anderson, Angela Andrade, Vincent Lumen Andrade, Juanita Angeles, Diodan J. Anacito, Patrick Apollit, Martin Ariemba, Denise Lizanne Aromin, Barbara Aronson, Ellen Arshakian, Jennifer Asare, Bianca Balin Avila, Zarui Babayan, Leticia Baca, Lionel Earl Bailey, Sapna Baines, Justine Ann Neri Balandra, Emily Nicole Balistreri, Aboseda Elizabeth Bangboze, Miguel Banuelos Piera, Catalina Barba, Nurses Bahudaryan, Danielle Barnes, Sarah Barnes, Monica Alicia Barnett, Bailey Barino, Jeremy Barthel, Maria Daniela Bautista Martinez, Van Bautista, Rachel Marie Baxter, Megan L. Benham, Anita Bennett, Marie Harris Bennett, Juliana Berriman, Parmpreet Bangu, Alexander Bice, Kimberly Blunk, Rebecca Boggs, Morgan Christine Bowling, Nicolette D. Ponce Bonjak, Cynthia Borjan, Joshua M. Borsati, Braden Matthew Bowers, Glenda Edine Fusum Boyd, Kyla Abigail Branch, Stephen Brainey, Joseph Bravo, Alicia Brecht, Jeanette Briano, Manuel Brillantes, Ashley Agneal Brown, Arietta Barodua Schmucker, Jamila Bynum, Roselle Marasigan Cabezon, Jeanette S. Cabrera, Kayla Cabrera, Navy Ann Calibo, Jonathan Maverick Kalisa, Elizabeth Calleja, Leslie Judith Camacho, Christine Nicole Campbell, Madison Canepa, Lady Cardenas, Veronica Cardenas, Tasha Marie Carlock, Alexandria Carmo, Melinda Carmona, Caitlin Carr, Lisa Carrillo, Sheila Diane Carter, Shalane Elizabeth Carver, Lacey Cassidy, Nancy J. Castillo, Ultine Castro, Christine Kayabyab, Pamela Searley, Kiera Sonati, Alice Cha Yang, Sengak Cha, Ashley Chacon, Felicia Chan, Malia Chan, Faith Fertil Shanjo, Vivian Chanthanale, Tua Chow, Alexis Chappelle, Eileen Chavez, Haley Cheatham, Anna Shazan, Kelly Chilingarian, Sonam Chodan, Michaela Carla Kutadai Chua, Tenzin Chuki, Igiomar Chukube, Oranda Cisneros, Army Bianca Clark, Sofia Isabel Elavazo Clavido, Andrew Willis Clayton, Kimberly Clitheroe, Faith Alasia Coleman, Crystal L. Condit, Ramatulai Kante, Emma Kuhn, Corby Cottam, Alyssa Covarrubias, Crystal Diane Crane, Asandra Crawford, April Nicole Crisafulli, Julianne Cristobal, Madeline Jane Aguna DeBandon, Marissa Lynn Daniels, Yalika Marie Lintao Danag, Diamond Davis, Michaela Marie Davis, Nicholas Davis, Brianna DeYoung, Melissa Delatorre, Martha Berenice de la Vega de la Torre, Samuel Meiji de Leon, Shanice K. Dejournette, Monica Lee del Castillo, Alexis de la Cruz, Cody Brian de la Paz, Mary Lou E. Delgado Vasquez, Macrazel de los Reyes, Kirsten DePau, Janine R. Dorada, Kelvin Clarence A. Dorada, Tenzin Dayton, Brooke Taylor Dillard, Avertis Mike Jamelian, Alexander Alexandrovich Dolgan, Angeli Dominguez, Desiree Janelle Duarte, Jillian E. Duarte, Katie Duarte, Maximiliano Duenas Perez, Anastasia Dunbar, Jessica Arnie Evangelista Dungo, Sarah Mae Durante, Summer Edwards, Latacha Elder, Kristen Teresa Elliott, Morgan Enderlin, Elaine Combe Anario, Aubrey Ang, Lorraine Lamite Espinoza, Angelica Espinoza, Linda Isabel Espinoza, Maria Mitzi Estavia, Lizette Estrada, Calesia Evans, Elaine Fairman, Tanya Fajardo, Rabia Iqbal Farouk, Gabriela Favela Barrientos, Ashley Nicole Felix, Samantha Ashley Malabanan Falazardo, Brianna Ferguson, Neil Fernandez, Amanda Finn, Erica Fisk, Amanda A. Flores, Jasmine Flores, Jessica Flores, Kaylee Flores, Kintasha N. Floyd, Justine Bezafut Folafi, Jessica Lee Foster, Lita L. Fowler, Anthony C. Freiku, Ambiance Frazier, Dana Marie Frazier, Kendra Frost, Desiree Fry, Karen Beatriz Funes, Lakin Furtado, Maria Garris, Myra Irene Guyton, Jorge I. Gallegos, Kayla Galtman, Brianna I. Garcia, Holly Garcia, Maribel Garcia Orozco, Tanisha L. Garner, Aaron Latrice Gatewood, Sydney Ira Gallaris, Angelina Gentry, Aaliyah Yasmin George, Valerie Geronimo, Diana Barrow Georges, Adia A. Gibson, Rena Giroux, Leonard Ngoma Gitiga, Chloe Gomez, Jessica Gomez, Savina Gonzalez, Leah Rodriguez Gonzalez, Ruby Gonzalez, Sarah Gonzalez, Jennifer C. Goodballot, Avery Goodwin, Trinity Goodwin, Jessica U. Graham, Margaret M. Green, Amber Nicole Gromek, Denora Guardado, Viridiana Guido, Victoria Isabel Madrano Guillermo, Ashley J. Goley, Corey Guthrie, Esmeralda Guzman Lopez, Brittany Hotto, Tigist Hyla, Isla Haley, Shalom Hall Dowell, Stephanie Hall, Angela L. Hall Stovall, Khadija Huck, Asia Harris, Aja Harrison, Somnong Hemwang, Christina Kopany Henderson, Latasha Henderson, Ashley Hendricks Esco, Mai Her, Mai Leah Her, Jennifer Karina Hernandez, Leilani Hernandez, Miriam V. Hernandez, Wendy Yesenia Hernandez, Alyssa Hernandez Dietz, Elizabeth Patricia Herrera, Victoria Herrera, Colton Heskett, Dalia J. Hester, Shannon Marie Hyatt, Renee Hillock, Samantha Ann Hind Padilla, Tiffany Nicole Hinojosa, Morgan Holman, Lindsay Hogue, Jasmine Chanel Hood, Juna Pearl Sadana Hortazuela, Nicole Houston, Skylar Hoy, Summer Hughes, Ann Wynn, Evans Echuara, Crystal Oledo Nena Ifajika, Jennifer C. Ikechi, Yuritsa R. Islas, Lene S. Isom, Janet Izazaga, Asia Lee Jackson, Donica Jackson, Leanna Jackson, Kayla Jackman, Fahima Jalal, Stephanie R. James, Janine Zhao, Katya Ezerith Jarvis, Ana Vic T. Javier Lau, Jarrett H. Jimenez, Jessica Maritza Jimenez, Manavi Jimenez, Frank Johnson, Robert Johnson, Tiffany Crystal Johnson, Sarah Beth Jones, Mark C. Jose, Sonia Jora, Emily Juvenal, Vanit Kaur Collin, Florence Kakuza Nakate, Kenga Emmanuel Kawakau, Amitoj Kaur, Arun Kar, Gurleen Kar Aujela, Jasvir Kaur, Manjoth Kaur, Nabjeet Kaur, Navneet Kaur, Navpreet Kaur, Simran Kaur, Jennifer Ann Kavusi, Stacy Kayondo, Alyssa Keith, Caitlin Kelasoglu, Noel Kashmiri, Zureen Nafisha Khan, Eunice Kim, Janice Kim, Janelle Rajan Kint, Chanel Marie Kinslow, Millie Carabo, Jessica Marie Collar, Hazel Lagman Combe, Tata Seba Kortu, Jessie Kramer, Anna Alexandrovna Krutikova, Jyotika Kumar, Pardeep Kumar, Rahul Philip Kuryakoza, Anastasia Kutsan, Leslie Ann Lazo Labitad, Michelle Lynn V. Laxon, Charday Lamar, Priscilla Lamb, Susan Lampert, Angelica Londa, Catalina Lynn Longtu, Michaela J. Lowenko, Jocelyn Lawson, Anthony Lay, Huang T. Tan Lay, Lisa Kim Lay, Amanda Kikala Lee, Christy Lee, Tara Elizabeth Leo, Brenda Leon, Frances Rubylin Lerma, Shabbat Lewis, Pi Linus, Sua Lee, Desiree Liba, Latasha Light, Mika Corinne Lytle, Yingtao Liu, Linda Yamas, Berenice Lopez, Rosa Jessica Lopez, Teresa Janelle Lopez, Maisie Lore, Vanessa Angel Luis, Shalina Love Dixon, Wendy Liu, Rochelle Lucas, Donika Pili Lumba, Amy Lee, Sandy Lee, Sarai Katrin Lyon, Maria Karen Katrina Santos Macaraig, Marcus Anthony Macias, Maricel Viernes Magawe, Sarahi Magdaleno, Rosanna Maldonado, Charisse Manalili, Carmela Ingrid Nicolai Manalo, Trisha Mancias, Alaika S. Mangornong, Charisse Rose Javier Manuel, Nady Eve Dodorel Manzanilla, Jean Nelica Salvanera Marcelo, Rodney Marquiette, Haley Michelle Martin, Eliezer R. Martinez II, Mariana Martinez, Danielle Matthews, Sylvia Roweza Mibabazi, Brittany Lucille McClendon, Tony C. McGee, Jason McJunkin, Becky McJunkin, Audrey McQueen, Daniel McQueenie, Mary Isabel Alejandro Medina, Rosario Medina, Loretta Mendez Cabrales, Audrey Michelle Mendez, Yaneli M. Barrera, Adriana Mendoza, Hazel Elaine Mendoza, Nada V. Mendoza, Jennifer Metellus Baina, Andrew James Miller, Martine C. Mingus, Swakea Simone Mitchell, Maricruz Modesta Urbina, Hassan Modupe Debra, Balkis Mohammed, Hilal Ali Mohammed, Olivia Stephanie Mohan, Justin Moeller, Diana Mong, Valerie Ann Monhay, Okima Monroe, Evangelina Moore, Allison Moorhead, Alexandra Morales Gomez, Valerie Morales, Christopher Moran, Lindsay Taylor Moreno, Michaela Lynn Morrison, Jonathan Mawa, Francine Lynn Mshipwa, Mohammed Mudassar, Monica Munoz, Alice Morales Quintanilla, Korshane Myers, Esther Nakazibwe, Flavia Namalwa, Rashna Nandini, Christina Navarro, Anthony Nguyen, Hien Nguyen, Johnny Knock, Elvira Nieto, Christina Jean Niles, Jacqueline W. Juki, Liliana Noble, Marie Paul K. Nono, Mitchell Leland Norman, Bullen Nunez, Angelica Mukolu, Sonita Unchangwi Nufor, Florentina Ochoa Ramirez, Dulce Gisela Ochoa, Amarachi Vivian Oforca, Pekisu Rebecca Ofose, Rosemary Chioma Ogbonna, Kelechi Echefula Ogbuji, Amaka Victoria Ogwu, Maureen Enoru Ojevwe, Uju Okafar, Frances Mary Nina Okoro, Brittany Jeanette Holachea, Amina Orlatunji, Danica Gan Ole, Summer Ole, Claudia Victoria Olivares, Kristen Olson, Mabel Imuetian Onaginor, Victoria Uche Oyenwe, Blessingen N. Onyi, Jennifer Tuwala Oreiro, Araceli Orozco Barrera, Rachel Orozco, Marlene Ortega, Joshua Ortiz, Erica Pace, Crystal Pays, Matthew S. Palma, Chanel Antoinette Panderoa, Ezekiel Pando, Brian Paredes, Paul Benalla Pasquale, Avanti Patel, Tani Paulsberg, Ariana Noeli Perez, J. Matthew Pinlick Perez, Michaela Perez, Stephanie Perez, Sheena Kehealani Perez Doi, Nianta Peterson, Diana Petroshishin, Nguyen Stephen Pham, Farah Filius, Pawadi D. Poma, Macy Pierce, Christina Palante, Maria Fatima Ponchi, Kiana Patrice Powell, Pratika Prakesh, Pooja Prasayan, Felicia Pridget Barrett, Sean Primero, Katie Pryor, Siata Pusa, Jennifer Quigley, Raquel Quintana Gitcham, Allison Kioxen, David Ramirez Vasquez, Andrew James Ramirez, Frania Alejandra Ramirez, Stephanie Ramirez, Talisa Marie Ramirez, Vanessa Ramirez Tran, Amara Jennifer Simon Ramos, Gregorio Ramos, Janelle Ramos, Marisol Ramos, Abigail Rangel, Matthew Rawlings, Neri Anai Regoza Martinez, Kelly Raswick, Cassandra Taylor Ray, Sydney Lee Reap, Brianna Regalado, Angela Brianne Reed, Wendy Claudine Reed, Kelly Reedy, Christina Remigio, Lauren Richmond, Chelsea Richter, Mackenzie Riddle, Elena Loretta Rigg, Jurarut Rimfison, Alejandra Rios, Alexis Rios, Christina Rivas, Cindy Rivas, Simarlene Kaur Riot, Andy J. Rizzo, Erica Robinson, Marissa Ann Robles, Nellie Rock, Josue Rodriguez, Leilani S. Rodriguez, Monica Valentina Rodriguez, Tanya Rodriguez, Jamara Rodriguez, Valonda Rogers, Alexandria Rogovoy, Emily Patricia Roller, Letty Roman Beltran, Lisa M. Roman, Brian Ronderos, Jelena Lugtu Ronquillo, Adriana Rosales, Alicia R. Rosenberry, Amanda N. Ross, Cicely Ross, Caitlin Michelle Rubadou, Esmeralda Ruiz, Maria Lourdes Ruiz, Krishnarash Sabato, Lawrence Nartatez Sagadraka, Melissa Salas Garcia, Karen Salas Trejo, Marisol Salazar, Bianca Shaibi, Hara Saleh, Tesla Salmeron, Maria Gratiana Vitug Salvador, Jaspreet Samra, Janet Sanchez, Nimran Sandhu, Jeremy Christian Sandoval, Daisy Santana Salgado, Christine Malari Santiago, Leah Magsaysay Santiago, Triana Lynn Santiago, Whitney Santafel, Rose Marie Santos, Eileen Joyce P. Sarte, Marquis Sawyer, Kayla Shea Tristan Scales, Eric Matthew Schaefer, Kiana Shore, Amanda Siegel, Melissa Shada, Kruti Shailush Kumar Shah, Diana Christina Sharma, Ashley Shenefield, Raina Sherborne, Yasmin R. Schultz, Michaela Raylin Shumway, Lei Shaw, Nadine Sidholm, Tiffany Sierra, Jennifer Mateo Siharat, Erlene Brianne Silva, Lucy Silva, Ashley M. Sines, Gurjout Singh, Hira Singh, Jaspreet Singh, Seshna Kar Singh, Joanna Skipworth, Christina A. Smith, Teresa L. Smith, Clarissa Navarro Smithy, Alexandra Smithson, Sydney Smith Wiggins, Rossi Soar, Hannah M. Song, Caesar Eloy Sotelo Jr., Alhaji Sowe, Georgia Spence, Cheryl Marie Baker Spencer, Katie Spring, Jake Stacy, Aaron Stenson, Emuriel Jones Stephen, Sierra Stobaugh, Marianne Storelli, Athena Strange, Jaron Michael Suh, Nazara Sumi, Mason Swan, Maita Suyat Tubuena, Michaela Ann Taifane, Maesha Tahan, Shauna Janae Tan, Wendy Tapia, Christy Teeter, Selena Tellez, Diana Enriquez Teopaco, Sodara Tai, Jessica de Guzman Tay, Ray Thomas, Starisha Thomas, Aisha S. Tompkins, Brittany S. Thompson, Jessica T. Tidmarsh, Kayla Tincher, Tyurge Joensi F. Talibas, Elizabeth G. Torres Santos, Alicia D. Tolles, Monique Tran, Noon Tran, Sandra Travanchik, Adria Valentine Trees, Carissa A. Trujillo, Q. Truong, Shinite Sagai, Brenlin Obas Tuazon, Melanie June Tubera Malalot, Antonia Teket, Precious Faustina Taidene, Chinyeri Uhegbu, Rochelle Sahines Untal, Ulissa Uribe, Juana Urzua, Jasmine Valle, C. Vang, Gonzalo Vargas, KT Vargas, Roberto Vargas, Alma Vasquez Mendoza, Jain Estevalono, Jonathan Israel Venegas Guzman, Marigza Vergara, Anita Jennifer Vickers, Kathy Vieira, Lynn Villarta, Austin Vincelette, Samantha Vincent, Ozga Vural, Yutong Wang, Taisha Washington, Destiny Watley, Yolanda D. Weatherspoon, Aaliyah Weaver, Sheila Wells, Mary West, Alicia White, Brianna White, Amber Weagle, Kalisa Williams, Demetrius Lamar Williams, Fiona Flores Williams, Jean Afric Wills, Dawn Marie Wilson, Macy Wilson, Sasha Jean Wilcher, Marissa Wimbley, Alyssa Weiner, Crystal Malia Wortham, Teresa Alvidrez Wright, Noom Meme Song, Jay Ye Yu, Ethelene May Zalamea, Monica M. Zarate, Esteban Zarballo, Mina Zhang, Michelle L. Zing, Emily Juravel, Alisa Kimberly D. Zulweta, Deleski Bertier, Halana Bota, Kristen Connor, Meaza Gassesi, Dennis A. Guzman Quintanilla, Kelsey Hamby, Sadie Johnson, Tanya C. Justice, Megan Nar, Jessica Ling, Megan R. Padilla, Roel Bjorn E. Ponlasigi, Amanda D. Lima, Amanda Chandra, Peggy M. White, Sharina Adana, Virginia A. Ardoin, Kali Bergstrom, Amber R. Bonestangel, Trevor Boykin, Nikki Dianca Kane, Peyton Clara Causey, Isabella DeMont, Tanisha Eason, Rondai Freeman, Jessica Nicole Gifford, Landut Nati Gilliland, Ewurabina Jamfi, Anwar Habad, Amanda Louise Harris, Christina N. Hillier, Kayla Renee Howe, Artem Korama, Michelle E. Leleviere, April Dawn Lindsay, Fiona Erica Maldonado, Gabi Martinez, Riyad Mansour, Adaobi C. Nwanko, Danette Oler, Dennis Simba Omare, Kiara Ortega, Gracie Pease, Logan Joseph Penas, Monica Singleton, Elisha Nicole Smith, Scott Smith, Okoe Nkechi Stephanie, Leah Zirme, Hallie Ann Walker, Natalie Worthen.
Please welcome to the stage Dr. Jeffrey Olson, President of Nightingale College, for closing remarks.
Good afternoon, graduates, family members, loved ones, faculty, and friends. Today you sit not just as graduates, but as proof of what resilience and dedication to service can accomplish. There is a quote attributed to the poet Maya Angelou that I often return to. Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. Those words reflect the heart of nursing and the heart of your journey at Nightingale College. You did not pursue this degree because it was easy. You pursued it because you knew it mattered. You knew the world needed nurses who not only care, but who serve with purpose, think with clarity, and lead with courage. At Nightingale College, we believe in more than clinical competence. We believe in resilient learners who refuse to be defined by difficulty, learners who choose growth over comfort and possibility over fear. That belief is woven into everything you've done during your time here and will continue to do as you begin this next chapter. You've mastered concept-based learning, connecting knowledge to real-world practice, not memorizing facts, but applying principles that make you more effective in the complexity of patient care. You committed to the experiential learning that demanded both discipline and empathy. You learned to think, not just react. And most importantly, you discovered something about who you are, a nurse ready to serve, ready to innovate, and ready to lead. Graduates, however arduous this journey of personal, educational, and professional evolution has been, here you are, a better, more elevated human being. And that is something to be celebrated. But you did not travel this path alone. So let's honor the village behind every graduate and thank the people who were instrumental in helping you bring your dream to life. Parents and grandparents, thank you for the quiet and loud ways you supported your learner. Your faith fueled them when energy lagged. Spouses and life partners, thank you for holding space while alarms sounded and study materials covered the dining room table. Your support at home and away provided your learner with the fertile soil they needed to grow. Children, thank you for cheering and sometimes staying quiet while your parents pursued something bigger than themselves. I hope you're inspired and proud of your amazing parent. Friends and colleagues, thank you for not letting distance, busy calendars, or long shifts dim your support. Your encouragement is an act of service itself. And faculty and staff, thank you for shaping learners who are confident, competent, and unafraid of challenge. You did more than teach curriculum. You modeled the resilience, innovation, and compassion the profession needs. Now to the graduates. Every one of you has earned this moment. You walked into hard things and refused to retreat. You've balanced study with life demands, and you've learned that growth is not linear, but worth every struggle. As you move forward, I invite you to commit to being the best version of yourself, to contribute meaningfully to the vision of a better world, and to act with growth mindset, responsibility, and transparency. Healthcare is evolving. Patients' needs are complex. Communities are dynamic, and you will be called upon not just to provide care, but to improve care, to ask questions, to bridge gaps, to innovate. So go into the world. Pass the NCLEX if you haven't already. Continue your education. Let your career be marked not by how many tasks you complete, but by how many lives you help flourish and how many systems you help improve. Carry the light of Florence Nightingale's lamp, the light of service, and let it guide your commitment to others. Stand tall, lead with your heart, and never forget that true innovation comes not from comfort, but from courage and compassion. You are ready. Go pursue better health, better outcomes, and a better humanity. The world is waiting. Congratulations, graduates.
President Olson, the faculty of Nightingale College hereby assert that the candidates listed have completed all the requirements to earn the Diploma of Practical Nursing, Associate of Science in Nursing degree, Bachelor of Science degree in Nursing, and Master of Science in Nursing Education. It is my pleasure to present to you the Spring 2026 graduating cohort for degree conferral.
Candidates, please stand before your family and friends. By the powers vested in me by the Board of Managers of Nightingale College, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon you the Practical Nursing Diploma or degree of Associate of Science in Nursing or Bachelor of Science in Nursing and Master of Science in Nursing Education as appropriate, with all the responsibilities and privileges thereof. You may now move the tassel on your cap from right to left, symbolizing your passage from learner to graduate. This concludes our ceremony. Congratulations, graduates.